Hey everybody, welcome to another adventure. Today we are back in Meashaw State Forest, and I am going to hike out to another shelter here in Meashaw, cook a little lunch, hopefully have a good time and come back. But my original plan was to go further up this road and do a loop trail to the shelter. The road keeps getting worse and worse. I was up there a ways, barely found a place to turn around, so I decided to come in from another direction. But we're still going to make this a hike out to the shelter. So I'll show you on the map here what we're going to do. Come along. So here is the town of Waynesboro. We are down here where the AT, Appalachian Trail, crosses Route 16. We come up where are we at? We come up Mensergat. We're on Rattlesnake Road here. So we come up Rattlesnake Road, and we are currently parked here. My original plan was to go up here and do a little loop and then down to the shelter, but the roads are really bad in through here, so we're currently here, and I think we're just going to hike out to the shelter and back. So should be a fun time. Let's get this party started. So it's a little breezy today, probably about 35 degrees. Snow's a few inches deep here, a little hard to walk in. I'm going downhill, so it's going to be uphill and slippery on the way back, but a few obstacles to go over here because of a lot of downed limbs and trees, but very nice. But I will tell you, so far I have not seen a track. I have not seen a human track. I have not seen an animal track. Not even a squirrel, bear, deer. Not a footprint yet, so I don't know. Anyway, very beautiful out. Very beautiful out. So we've been following this fence for quite a while. We're about a mile into it. Somewhere soon the AT should cross here, and we should connect with the AT and be not too far from the shelter. And sure enough, we just left the fence, and I just mentioned the AT, and look here. Now it was hard to see with the snow on the trees, the white blazes, but that blaze there caught my eye, so we go this way. So I already see something straight ahead up there. Looks like shelters, but won't know till I get a little closer. So sure enough, it says Deer Lick Shelters. There we go. Just can't imagine it's not packed full of people right now. Very nice. Be. Beautiful. So you all know we're gonna walk around, check things out here. Sign says spring. So I'm thinking normally there's some water. Water right here is what they're calling the spring. But hey, spring is right around the corner. So you know as well as I do, we can't start cooking until we at least check out the privy first. Ew. It ain't much, but I'm sure when you gotta go out on the trail, it's a lot. You ever coming out of there? Come on, I gotta go. Oh, thank goodness you're coming out. So we've checked out everything in the area. Let's go up here and start cooking. I'll show you a few little adjustments I made to my stove kit. So here's our usual stove. Of course, the alcohol. Our cup for tea. And there's our little stove. Now, one of the viewers last time said if I cut that down, got it even closer to the heat, it would heat the water even quicker, which I was thinking the same thing. So we just cut that soup can down even more. So that'll fit in there, pot sit there. Should heat things up pretty quick. Very cool. And it is heated. Look here. There she goes. Okay. So, well, that's heating up. Let's see what we're going to have. Now, I don't know about you guys, but if you ever tried those dehydrated meals from Walmart for backpacking, specialized for backpacking, adventure meals I think they're called, they're great. But the cost of them anymore is 11, 12, 13 bucks. I don't know about you, but that's how, I mean, I don't want to pay that just for a good meal. Every once in a while, yeah, but. So I decided to try, someone suggested to me that you get these Knorr sides, and you probably all had the Knorr sides. Yeah, they're only about a buck and a quarter. So this one is rice and pasta with peppers, sweet tomato sauce. We're gonna try that. The directions say you add hot water and a little bit of oil or butter, I think. But we're not gonna add the oil or butter. We don't really need that in our diet. We're just gonna try with hot water, and I'll let you know how it turns out. But if this works, wouldn't that be a nice cheap way to take backpacking meals along, lightweight? Cross our fingers, hope it works. And you know, we'll have some tea or coffee or something. We're going with tea again this time. Maybe. What for tea? What for tea did we get? Is this it? Aha! So, since it's winter, we will have winter spice. A comforting apple flavored chamomile tea spiced with cinnamon, cardamom, and cloves. So we're going to try and see what that's like. So I think we're finally boiling there. Does take a while. The alcohol stove, I had to fill it twice, but I did fill it up. I filled this thing up almost full, which is over 20 ounces of ice cold water. So probably took 10 or 15 minutes for me to get to a boil with that alcohol stove there. But you can see it's ready now. It's starting to boil there. So I'm gonna pour that in we'll pour that in our Knorr Shire here. And we'll find out if this is going to be a cheap alternative. Now this says 2 cups. I'm going to put probably a cup and a half in here. Oh, ow, 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 ow. And we'll stir that up. We'll stir that up good. See down in there. But we'll seal this up. The bag is in a bag. We'll seal this up and let it cook on its own there. And I'm guessing 5 minutes stir and then 5 minutes more. So now we'll put the rest in our tea. So I believe our tea, I believe is done. Or tea, winter best tea. Pretty good. Have a drink. Wow. So other than when I dumped, when it fell over a little bit, splashed out on the side, I don't know if you can see in there. Look at that. That cooked up really nice. Look at that, it's soft. Wow, that's really good. That's real good. Didn't need no butter. Wow. Rice and pasta done with bell peppers and sweet tomato. Cooked up really, really well. And didn't cost me 13 bucks. I think it was $1.25. I don't know, I stole it out of the cupboard. So hopefully the wife wasn't planning on this for supper, as a side for supper, but wow. A success. There you go. All you need is hot water. You can make this out on the trail. Costs you about $1.25, and I'd say about 12 ounces is perfect of water. It says to add, I think 16, but 12 would be good. Anyway, I'm gonna sit down and enjoy all this. So I'll see you in a little while. So, our lunch is consumed, except for, I think we'll have a little dessert here. And for dessert, we're going to have a banana. But anyway, like I said, that Northside made a great meal. It doesn't cost much. And if you're like me, when you're out backpacking, man, food tastes 10 times as good. So almost anything tastes good. I don't have to have a steak dinner or anything. Something like that little Northside was just as good as any old sit down in a restaurant dinner I've had. So we're gonna eat our banana and then I'll get back to you. So yet another cool spot we've been to, the Deer Lick shelters along the AT, just outside of Waynesboro. But we still have one thing to do yet. You know what that is? You guessed it. It's pretty dark there in the shelter, so I'll come over here a little. And you know I like to read a couple of stuff. Let's see. $7.27. All my love to PATC and incredible work you do. Keep trekking and may the gods of the forest give you shelter. Sylvan, very good. Okay, let's find something interesting. 12/9/23. Probably would have been cold. Still awesome to be chasing some folks down trail. Anyone doing the Taylor Swift music challenge in PA? Only listen to Taylor Swift until you get out of PA. Glad I didn't have to do that. So sorry for you Taylor Swift fans. I couldn't name a Taylor Swift song, so sorry. And you know me, I know a lot of songs, but all right, let's read one more. Lunch here. It's 12/1, December 1st. Lunch here, almost done. Slack packing all the way to HF. Guess Harper's Ferry, probably. All right, well, I'll do one more. November 7th. First time back on the AT since I've been living out of my car for 10 months. Through hiker the AT in 22. The memories and conversation I've had at this shelter and in the area all come flowing back. Strange, but incredibly happy to be back. The AT will always be home. Savory, AT class through 22. Wow. Very nice. Anyway, we'll put this back. Well, you know, I'm going to have to write something in here. And I'm going to leave a sticker in here for anyone that would have it. Happy Valentine's Day. God bless. Day Hike Dave. If you'd like that sticker for any reason, I'm going to put it in this book. And you may have it if you come out here. So, I believe this is where we're going to end it. We're done here at the shelter. We're done with lunch. We're ready to head back. What a beautiful day. What a beautiful spot. Had another good time. I did recently start a Patreon page. I have no idea what I'm doing with it, but if you're interested in helping me out in any way, you can go on Patreon, and I think I did put in there at a certain tier, I'll send you a postcard once a month and put your name in the credits. Didn't know what to do with Patreon. I'm just learning. But anyway, that's out there for you. And I think you can become free members too of Patreon, and if I post anything there, you'll see it. But anyway, as always, thanks for coming along. God bless all of you. and I'm praying for all of you. And I'll see you in the next adventure. Bye.
You always have the perfect way to say I love you, to say I'm here to say I'll always be around. I wouldn't have it any other way now. I see the world you're carrying. I see the world. Let me share the heaviness. Oh, won't you just share and say I love you. Say I'm here to say I'll pick you off the ground. I wouldn't have it any other way now. And if all my things were broken and all I had left was you, I'd give you all my kisses and a hand to hold on to and say